Nearly 500 years ago, Ferdinand Magellan set on a historic journey to circumnavigate the globe. In 1519, with a fleet of 5 ships under his command, Magellan set sail from Spain to find a western route to the Spice Islands. He was convinced that by sailing west instead of east and going through a rumored strait through South America, he could map a new route to Indonesia and India. In December, the fleet made its first port of call in the bay of what is now Rio de Janeiro, where they spent 13 days, during which they repaired their ships, stocked up on water and food. The fleet then sailed south along the South American coast, in search of the strait. By March, weather conditions had become so desperate that Magellan decided they should find a safe harbor to wait out the winter. During these 5 months, one of the ships, the Santiago, which had been sent to explore a neighboring bay, capsized. And while Magellan was navigating his way through the strait, the crew of the San Antonio mutinied and decided to return to Spain. Having successfully found and crossed the strait, the 3 remaining ships continued their journey sailing into the unknown ocean. The crossing of the Pacific Ocean was particularly long and arduous. After 3.5 months, the crew was weak with hunger and scurvy. The expedition made land in the Philippines, where Magellan was killed during a fight with locals. Since they had lost a lot of men, it was decided to burn one of the ships. The last 2 ships, the Trinidad and the Victoria, reached their target, the Spice Islands, on late November. Laden with spices, the 2 ships set off on their return journey, taking 2 opposite directions via different oceans. The Trinidad failed to return while the Victoria rounded the Cape of Good Hope on May 18th, and sailed north through the Atlantic Ocean. Making one last port call in the islands of Cape Verde, the Victoria finally reached Spain, almost exactly 3 years after its departure. This expedition, one of the greatest adventures in the history of navigation, proved that it was possible to sail around the world. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing.